Good morning, good morning, good morning. Um, Join me for a quick devotion today, Monday, November the 2nd, and Christmas is around the corner. Our devotion this morning is from the book of John, chapter 5, and I just want to read chapter 6. Um, just quickly, this is the story about the man at the pool of Bethesda, the man who has been crippled for 38 years, and he has been at the pool. And you know the story that every time the angels come to stir the waters, um, 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 if you jumped in, you would be healed. And he was there because he was lame and there was just no one to push him into the pool. So he's just been there for almost all of his life, I guess. And in verse 6, we see this man encountering Jesus. And the Bible says, when Jesus saw him lying there and knew that he had already been there a long time. So Jesus knew this man has already been there a long time. He said to him, "Do you want to be healed?" That's a question, right? Now let's hear the man's response. The man responded by saying, "Sir, I have no one to put me into the pool when the water is stirred up, and while I am going, another steps down before me." Now, what the man's saying is fact. It's really what is happening. But then this reminds me of my students. Sometimes in an exam or a test, you ask a question and they answer it with true facts, but they just don't answer the question. The question was, do you want to be healed? Now, I want to bring something to your attention. This man has been in this condition for 38 years, right? So this man has already been at the stage where he has given up hope. He no longer had any hope. He no longer believed that he will ever be made well. For him, he has accepted his condition, and he has let his guard down. He has just completely, he became comfortable in his situation, and when Jesus showed up with his answer, when the day of his deliverance finally came, when the day of his healing finally came, and a question was posed to him, he did not answer the question, because even though he heard the question, it's like he didn't really hear the question. Instead of saying yes, he's telling Jesus all the excuses and all the reason why he's not healed, you know and he's responding from his mindset, because that his mind was already made up that this is it, this is my situation. I don't think I'm ever going to get my healing. So he's responding from what's already in his mind, what's already in his heart. So his heart was so full of discouragement and hopelessness, that he just couldn't bring himself to just say yes. And it happens sometimes that we have become so comfortable in our situations that we let our guards down, that even when our answers are finally here, we don't even see our answers, because we are so consumed, and we are so um, just in our own thinking of, um, I've been in this for too long, and there's nothing anybody can do to help me right now. So I want to speak to somebody who's saying that I've been barren for so long, for as long as I can remember. I've been having this problem for so many years. This problem runs in our family, and I want to tell you today, as long as you wake up every morning, there is always hope. Our hope should be in the Lord. Stop counting the number of years that you've been in those problems, because let me tell you one thing, that Jesus is not moved by how long you've been in a situation. He is not taken aback by how long you've been in a situation, because when he comes to your rescue, he knows exactly how long you've been in the situation. When Jesus approached this man, he knew he's been in that situation for 38 years, yet he approached this man, because Jesus is not um he's not um, it's not moved by how long you've been in a situation. You know, he is the Jesus who told the storm, "Peace, be still." He is the Jesus who walked on the water. He is the Jesus who rose Lazarus from death, from the dead.